Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim from DIY Dream Weddings UK, and if you're looking for something unique for your wedding day, you're in the right place, because we're going to be doing the second step to this Christmas Eve wedding bouquet. So I'm going to create all these bits that I need to do. This moon I'm going to stick on as it is because there's not much that needs covering with this. Underneath you won't see it anyway, so we're going to bring this base back, this snow back. And what I'm going to do with this, I've already cut the first bit out, and you can see there's a little bit of an edging around that. You want it a little bit outside your cardboard so that you can seal it around the edge, so you don't see this cardboard. So we're just covering this cardboard up. Okay, so I'm going to just do the same with this piece. This is felt I'm using, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut around like this. Just gonna take a hot glue and just glue that in place so you've got that edge. You need to have that edge so you can stick that down. Okay, and then glue the other piece on top like that. Okay, and around the edge you just want to glue, as you've seen me do on lots of projects, you just want to glue that down. So maybe take one end and just basically take your glue around the edge. Okay, just press that together like that, and that is your snow for your houses. Okay, we've got our moon and we've got our snow. Okay, so I'm going to put this on first. So just glue this piece to here. Okay, like that. There we are. Make sure I can see my houses. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to glue our base on, and what I've done is marked where I want that base to be. Let's just put some glue. We'll stick that in the circle that I've drawn. Okay, like this. You turn that over, you've got the hole for your handle there. Okay, so now we've got lots of room to put our presents on this side. Okay, and also we've got room to put our presents along the edge here, so they're not going to be coming off. Only reason why is I don't like this white on the back. If you're not bothered about the white on the back, you can dress it up how you want and do it maybe different way to what I'm doing. So I'm going to put some under there as well, so when you lift it up you can see. So that's worked out really well, it really has. So we've got our houses on like this. Okay, so that's my houses glued on. All of this is all glued on now, so if you have a look you can see around the edge here we need to put our decorations and things onto and make that nice around the edge. Okay, so I've decided to do the edge of this with white ribbon, and most of this ribbon is cut to about 5 centimeters long, because what I want to do is cover the end of the ribbon up with these little presents. Okay, and then I'm going to decorate around the edge. Okay, so that's what I'll be doing with that. So I'm just basically going around the edge and just gluing that ribbon on there so it overlaps. Okay. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to stick these on. So we're right near the edge here. So I've decided to do some thinner parcels around the edge because I don't want you to be able to see this white on the back when I glue it on. So let's stick these ones on. Okay, so I'm going to go away and decorate the rest of that. Okay, so now we've got some more decorations on here. You can see I've put all these lovely lovely presents underneath here, and we can always add more later on. Okay, and this ribbon's lovely around the edge here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is start to create the back of the bouquet. And what I thought we could use is some craft foam. So I've got some craft foam, some felt for the snow. Our snow's going to come here, and our handle is going to come more or less here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just do a little pressure mark there, and then just use my bouquet handle or my piece of tube that I'm going to put on there, and just mark it there, and then I'm going to cut that out. And then your handle will go in there, and that is where the back of your bouquet will go, and we'll have our snow on the bottom here like this. Now I'm thinking I'm going to have to go away and ribbon this handle up. Okay, so we've got our handle all ribboned up. So what I'm going to do is just stick this handle on first, okay? And I have actually ribboned it so that the flat end is the end that I put in here, just so that it has more of a chance to stay glued than stuck on flat. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue all the way around the bottom and some of the side of this handle as well. Okay, and this is just like a tube from a foil box that I've used for this handle. Okay, and then what you want to do is just leave that to dry. If there's any little gaps in between where your handle's sitting, you can always just fill those in with some hot glue just to make it stick a bit more. Okay, so we've got this put over the top of our handle, and what I want to do is I want to trim this around the edge just so that I know what kind of shape I've got to decorate here. So I'm going to just cut this. I want to do something a bit different with this snow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut pieces of my snow, cut holes in pieces of my snow, okay, like this. Okay, and I'm going to stick some of this lovely silver behind it. Okay, so you've got this lovely effect, so it looks like shiny snow. Okay, I'm going to stick it onto the back of my felt. That's how I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm just going to cut some odd pieces, and hopefully this will actually stick on here onto the back of my felt. Hoping it will. So I stuck all those on the back there. So you've got that lovely shiny effect. what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this on here, onto this foam where I want it. So if I turn that over, I can see that that comes outside the bouquet, so I'm going to cut that down. So that is how the back of your bouquet is going to look. Yeah, it needs to be the same way up as it is on the other side. I'm going to do some etch art decorations for the edge. Okay, so we've got all these decorations done and they're all made out of etch art. This is foam underneath, but I've done etch art for the stars separate, so I've cut them out from etch art. So I'm going to stick those on. So now we're going to do the outside, these presents on the outside, and I decided I'm going to stick these on while they're on the while the back is on the bouquet. So I'm going to stick the back on the bouquet first. So if we tip these off, then I'm just going to stick this on. I like to do the middle first. Okay, and then afterwards, that is when you glue the edge. And then we'll stick our presents around the edge. Okay, so we have got to the end of this, but I want to add a bit more to this. I really love the way that this has turned out. Look at the back, it's really lovely. I love it so much. So do let me know what you think about this, okay? But I want to just do a little bit more. I want to do a bit of etch art around the edge here. So I've just done a star there, and I'm going to do all stars around the edge here, and I'm not going to colour them in because I just think it's easier not to at the moment. So I think I'm going to just do them like that. Wow, I'm actually really pleased with this result. So yeah, look at these presents all the way around the house and everything. I'm so pleased with this. And I have done the stars all the way around the edge there, and there are some imperfections because I've never done it before, but look at that. I just scratched all the stars out around the edge. You could have your initials around here. You could have like your bride and groom initials or the date of your wedding on here, on the edge here. And look at this. Look at this. Isn't this lovely? Oh, I'm so pleased with it. I really am. I love the snow effect as well. Loving this snow effect. And if you look at the back, it's all decorated on the back as well. Okay. So isn't that lovely? I'm going to do, I will do a showcase on some of these products that are completed. Okay. So yeah, oh wow. I'm so pleased. I really am. This is I think this is one of the best bouquets I've done. That's what I think. Sorry, I don't need to be gloat, but I really, really am happy with this. So let me know what you think about this project. Let's do a comparison as well. So this is how it was going to be, and this is how it turned out. Okay, so yeah, I did the prototype for this bouquet, this one on the left here. So this one with the bats. Okay, and it ended up like this one. Okay, so if I just turn this round, you can see the comparison on the back as well, and it's bigger now. So yeah, so yeah, do let me know what you think about this project, and I'll be back soon. Don't forget, if you like these videos, you can like and you can subscribe to this channel to help it to grow, and also to get more videos just like this one. And yeah, I can't think of anything else to say except I'll see you in the next one. Okay then, bye bye now.